Hello everyone, Russell Carr here. Welcome to this video where I'm going to give you a brief introduction and tour of our new app, which we call Safety-Trac, where you can build, manage, store, and score your safety programs all in one place. So keep in mind that we built this app on a third-party project management tool called Monday.com. When we assign the app to your company name is going to be up here. All the members who are assigned to the app, your company leadership, safety committee members will be here. The app is made up of these different boards, what are called boards. I'm going to give you a brief introduction to each one of these. Before going forward, keep in mind that we have much more detailed training videos into each one of these boards and how the app works that you can check out later, but I just want to give you a brief introduction here. So the main board is the OSHA Health and Safety Program. So if you're a year one client, this is where we're going to help you build your safety program step by step. Here are all the major 1910 standards that apply to a typical manufacturing company, hazard communication, lockout, tagout, PPE. Here are all the step-by-step processes that we go through. We're going to track the status of each program, all the individual tasks. Again, in another video, I'll give you a much deeper dive into what that looks like. If you're an existing client, we've already updated and uploaded all of your written programs, training records, procedures, and everything else. So the big benefit here is that your safety program, everything about your safety program, all the records, all the documents, and so forth are actually live in one place, so that everyone at your company knows exactly where to find everything in a very organized manner. Also want to point out that down here we have a placeholder for environmental and hazardous materials compliance, which is going to come soon, and it'll have its own board. The other thing that I want to show you, once you're beyond year one and you move into maintenance and management mode, we built a tool for that, and it's called a compliance calendar. So this used to be a Excel spreadsheet, which we all know is difficult to keep up with, so we built this tool to help you better manage these responsibilities. And at a high level, basically the way this works, every year OSHA requires that you review all of your programs and update them accordingly. So month one is going to be hazard communication, your chemical safety program. Month two is going to be PPE. Month three is lockout, tagout, and so forth. So every one of these that apply to your company, we're going to include in your compliance calendar. The way this works, each month you're going to see what the major tasks are required to review your program. So for hazard communication, you're going to review your chemical inventory, make sure it's up to date. Review your safety data sheets to make sure you have everything. Review and update written program as required, and conduct employee training. The other thing that we include every month, and this is going to be the same in every month, are your monthly recurring tasks. So everything that applies to your company is going to be included in here. Your emergency equipment inspection, making sure your safety data sheets are updated, PPE stocking, forklift inspections, and so forth. The final section has to do with your EHS committee or your safety committee responsibilities. These are the main things that we want to, the main agenda that we want to cover every month when we have a committee meeting, and your consultant can help you lead you through that process. The other thing I want to point out, all the members of your safety committee, they're going to get an automated email at the start of every month that kind of tells them what's on tap for that month. So for example, month one, hazard communication, it's going to review in that email what needs to be done for that month. You're going to get the same automated email for PPE, lockout, tagout, and so forth to help you keep up with these responsibilities. The other thing that we built is a training matrix. So some of our clients want to train all their staff on every topic, but other clients, they want to break it up by department. So what we've done here is we've included all the training topics that are actually required by OSHA. Then we have the recommended topics. Then we down here we have the environmental topics if you are enrolled in environmental compliance with our company. So up here you can add the department name and then say whether or not it's required for that department. So a great training management tool, the training matrix. The other thing I want to show you are how we are going to help you manage inspection reports. So obviously we're going to be doing inspections for most of you at least monthly. This is where we're going to track the status of your inspection reports. So January, for example, we had 20 deficiencies. we determined that only 5 have been fixed during your safety committee, so only 25% are complete. Then we're going to have a report link. So every month we're going to track during your committee meetings what the status is of these inspection reports. Obviously, it's very important to keep up with these corrective actions so that you're abating those health and safety hazards that are out on your shop floor. The other thing that I want to point out is how we're going to help you get a sort of bird's eye view of the status of your programs. And we're going to do that with our scorecard. So you can call it a dashboard, a scorecard, whatever you want to call it. We're going to break that up into 3 sections. At the top, we're going to have your OSHA health and safety program. This is tied back to this board that we talked about before. In this case, only, this is a year 1 client, only 4.8% of the program has been built. If you're an existing client, obviously, hopefully we're going to be up here towards 100%. If you're not, you can always drill down to see where the gaps are and what needs to be fixed. Here's where we're going to track the status of your compliance calendar. Again, that's tied back to this board. So for example, in month 1, you have 22 tasks that need to be done. In this case, only 18 have been done. You can drill down to see what's missing. Month 2, 21 tasks. Month 3, 23, and so forth. So again, once you move into maintenance and management mode, this is going to give management in your safety committee a clear bird's eye view of where you're at. And then down here, we're going to track your inspection report statuses. And again, that's tied back to the board that we reviewed a minute ago. 20 deficiencies, only 5 have been fixed in month 1. Month 2, 15 deficiencies, only 9 fixed. So a very clear, graphical representation and viewpoint on the status of your inspection report. So again, at any time, you can log into this and see the overall status of your program, which is obviously a huge benefit. In the future, we're gonna add a board for environmental and hazardous materials compliance. We haven't done that yet, but we're already working on that. So thank you for watching this introduction to Safety-Trac. Again, we're going to give you access to much more detailed training videos on each one of these boards, and you can always go to your safety consultant for help in keeping up with Safety-Trac. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.